Let me explain to you the difference between doing like process versus outcomes. Okay. You need to understand the difference between process or they're doing and what they're getting. So essentially what they do and what they get. Am I clear so far on this? Because this is important for you to understand. Process is where is all about your delivery. You know what I mean by delivery, right? Your fulfillment. Delivery, fulfillment, your coaching, like your program. That is what your process is about. Okay. But your outcome stuff we talk about is your marketing, your promises, your promise, your offer, your sales, your content. Do you understand the difference? I want to make sure you understand where these two things matter, where these two things are used. Very important you understand this. Okay. So let me explain the difference. Here's examples. Okay. So examples. For process is blocking out 2 hours in the morning for self-care. Do you understand that? That's what you just said your testimonial is. That's not a testimonial. You know what the outcome is there? Getting back 2 hours in the morning. Do you see the difference? So whatever you clearly did in your coaching with this woman, help her find 2 hours that she didn't have before.
Yeah. And the other thing that I can tell you is that because she has this 2 hours and because she takes care of herself in the morning, before anything else, she feels energized. And because she feels energized, now she can go after her dreams. Like she was just offered a CEO role because
okay,
now
that's an external. Yeah, hold on, stop. Going after her dreams is not an outcome. But you're saying that. Getting the CEO job offer is an outcome.
Because she feels energized. Yeah, exactly.
You understand the difference? I'll give you another example. By the way way you want to think about it is this. Okay. When clarifying outcomes you can market or sell, ask this. Question is, if they get that, what does that get them if they do that? So you see how, remember, process is doing, outcome is getting. This is a very good little tactic for you. If they do that, what does that get them? See how like we just clarify, we specify the outcomes. Then whatever the answers are to this question is what you market. That's what goes into your marketing, your promise, your offer, your sales call, your content. So people understand what you promise, what you're selling them, which is the outcomes. But whenever you want to do like the question of, okay, how do they do that? That is in process. You don't say anything about that publicly. You put that in your program, your coaching, your process, in your course. But when people don't make money, it's always because they're marketing the process. This is a huge, I want you guys to be like, oh, now I get it. Stop marketing the process. Nobody cares. That's like the equivalent of me putting out a content piece, a post around how my KPIs in my business, how I track them, and then like how the conversion went up. You'd be like, bro, I don't even have a business. What are you talking about KPIs? What's a KPI? But you know what I do instead? I put the outcome of I'm traveling the world, or I have this big house, or I made all this money, or I help my mom. That's an outcome because the thing I did, which is what I'm selling you to learn how to do, is what it got me the ability to help my mom buy the house I wanted. So the answer to what does that get them from what you tell them to do or what your method is that they do, that's what we market people. And the question naturally is, how do I do that? And then they buy our program. The rule is the answer must be external. Okay. External, meaning real life situation change, tangible, practical. You can grab it. You can see it. Okay. You can grab it or you can see it. It's outside of them. Okay. Must be external. Okay. So when you say unstoppable confidence, is that external?
No, but energy. Energy.
How would you? But what is that? Can I see energy?
No, you cannot see energy. But
can I grab energy?
She's feeling energized. How can you transform the energy? She was able to go for her dreams. She was able to. She feels accomplished. Again, it's internal.
I'll give you an example. Look, internal result. Usually a feeling, mindset change. External result,
physical.
Yes, physical, outward, like life change, life situation change. Again, it's this right here. Okay. Example, feeling confident. Okay. Example, let me put this down here. Example, landing job offer. Okay. Got me? Yeah. Another one, becoming more clear in how they communicate. Internal. Clarity is a mindset shift. It's a feeling shift. External. They close more sales. So in this case, and this has nothing to do with, this is the outcome process. I'm going to make sure I'm clear. Process is doing, outcome is getting. And then in the getting, there's external and internal. So this is the difference. I want to make sure we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Okay. When clarifying outcomes. Okay. This is the getting. But over here, I was giving examples of the difference between process and outcomes. So let me move this up. so that we make sure we see it in a flow. So let's make sure we recap from the top so we can summarize this because it's big. Okay. So there's a difference in process and outcome. Where you use them is this. Process is in your program. Outcome is in your marketing. Think of it that way. So here's an example. Process is blocking out 2 hours in the morning for self-care. By the way, do you see how that is something you teach in the program? You don't say, once you pay me, I'm going to help you do this. I'm going to tell you how to, no. What's the outcome? Now they have 2 hours back in the morning with themselves. So it's time saved. That's a physical thing. They actually see more white space in the morning on the counter. That's a physical thing. What's something you tell them to do that so they get something from? Let's give an example. I want you to give an example around process versus outcome.
An evening routine. An evening routine that allows them to relax in the evening, to have, to stack different.
Creating a self-care routine.
Yeah. Creating an evening self-care routine so that they can relax before going to bed and they can have a good night's sleep.
Okay, self-care routine. So that's the process. That's what you tell them to do.
Yes.
Create an evening self-care routine and you show them how. Okay,
Exactly.
What if they do that? Here's the game. If they do that, what does that get them?
Well, I have one of the testimonials. She cured her insomnia because now she can.
Very good. Okay, watch. Boom. Look at this. See how specific we're getting? This is the question we ask, and then we know the outcome. Look, over here, you can't say cured, but cured, yeah, eliminated insomnia. Okay. Do you see the difference? Now I'm gonna make this very clear here so you understand like what the huge difference here is. Now, if you have insomnia, would you be interested? And then that inspires you to reach out. Hey, how does that work? Now you don't start telling them, right? Which is literally the definition of what marketing is: cooking curiosities and interest in your offer. You did this so good. You got to go back. You got to understand, make sure you're clear with this. And then when it comes to outcomes, so now you know the difference between process and outcome. Yeah. So you know the difference between what you market and what, like you say there in the sales process, and what you actually do. And you understand this is going to help you over here make better marketing, not confuse your clients, and actually convert the leads you get. Now, when it comes to clarifying outcomes, so you know how, now that you know outcomes, what you say outwardly, how do you know what outcomes? Okay. You have internal versus external. Internal is a feeling mindset shift. I feel confident or clear. External is physical life situation change, just like I put up here, which is landing a job offer. Or what would be another one? Losing 10 pounds or 2 hours a day. Just give an example. Feeling confident, clear, feeling sexy again. I don't know, like whatever.
Here, one of quick question.
Yeah.
One of my outcomes is that I can guarantee because of my time management strategies that they can get at least 45 minutes of me time a day.
Do you see now how that's way sexier to throw out there in marketing and promise people and charge for than?
Can that be an outcome? Is that an outcome?
Yeah, that should be one of the goals on your thing, on your homework.
I can guarantee it.
And your goal, you're going to be like getting you to a point where you have an extra 45 minutes a day just for yourself.
Yeah.
You can feel rejuvenated every day. See, that's an outcome. That's a goal for you in this program.
So when we go back to the homework video, the goal part is the outcome, but the outcome could be an internal outcome as well, or does it need to be?
So it's not bad to have one. It's just bad if the only outcomes you're posting is internal. That's bad. So if I were you, I would start with the external first.
Yeah.
And then list all the internals because without an external, they have nothing to hold on to. So they're going to have uncertainty still on how their life will. Doesn't mean internal alone won't close. People buy programs all the time for just like feeling better about who they are as a person, as a leader, or feeling more confident. That's fine. But selling high ticket, you need an external result. And I teach this in my program. If you're selling a course for like $100, then it's enough to be like confidence course. But if you're telling someone to pay $5,000, like, would you pay me $5,000 to help you feel confident? But unless I find the deepest pains of all the costs of being unconfident which is more skill. Or I could just be like, I'm going to show you how to crush every sales call you get. I'm going to show you how to crush every meeting you talk to. I'm going to show you how to be able to find a person you love and, do a great job on the date. I'm going to show you how to show up and do meetings and speak in a way where everybody respects you. Those are very real life situations that you can grab and see. Because I'm going to help you become confident, which is the internal result. You guys charging a lot of money for coaching and being taken seriously is almost mostly dependent on how tangible and specific what you promise is. Honestly, like I can charge you $50,000 if I say specifically, I can prevent your divorce from happening where you'll lose $500,000. But I can't charge you $5 if I try to sell you on spend 3 months of your life with me and let me help you feel happy again in your marriage. Yeah. And this is why you have me is like, I'm a marketing, I would say I'm a marketing expert. Like I know how to market really well. And you guys know how to change lives very well. And that's why this this kind of partnership works.